mini cuts are part of a long-term strategy. They are short-term phases, but they are really best utilized and planned for as part of very long-term goals and very long-term journeys.
Mm-hmm.
And by that, we mean like ones that you've been on for a while and you have that data and that past and you have that like, built up momentum, but then also ones where you're looking forward at a long time horizon as well. So they are not something that is a short-term program. They are not a 4 to 6 week challenge. They are part of a long-term strategy.
Yes. And I'll give myself an example, okay? I've been effectively in a calorie surplus for a year, okay? I was supposed to run a very brief mini cut a little while ago, but had a health situation that prevented me from being able to pull that off. But I am just about to run that one. We kind of just postponed it a little bit, right? And then I'm still going to have another like 4 months of building after that mini cut before I start my competition prep. So if you think about that time horizon, that's like a year and a half. And then we have a quick mini cut within that, but it's part of the long-term structure that's been built.
I'll share my similar example just to double down on it. If I think about when I really started my proper gaining phase, like hired a coach to gain muscle type deal, it was like November 2023. Okay, so we're coming up on 2 years. We did a mini cut just shy of a year in. So we built for like 10 months, then we did a mini cut, but we actually stopped it a little shorter because I was going through big life changes, right? Like leaving my job and stuff like that. So we stopped it and then we kind of redeployed it. So similar to you, right? Like you have to have that agility along the way as well.
Yes, yeah,
you have
for sure.
to have that agility because things don't always go to plan, even when you plan so meticulously. But what we just did is like, we just tried it again, right? We tried it again. We planned for 6 to 8 weeks. We ended up using the 8 because my body was a little bit slower in the first couple of weeks. Like we were saying earlier, everybody responds differently. First couple of weeks, a little bit slower. But then in the last half, like things accelerated and I was subjectively still feeling really good. I had just gotten a lot of stress off my shoulders. So we saw really good progress. So we said, okay, let's go for these. Let's add another 2 weeks. We're feeling good. And then we go back to building. And so now I've been building ever since then, which was like, when was that? Like March or something? So in that, like in the almost 2 years, let's call it 22 months. In 22 months, I've maybe spent the total of somewhere between 2 and 3 months actually in a deficit just from mini cuts.